Wow, another palm with a special sign. This is the fish sign, but this fish is not good and contains many secrets. It is strongly associated with financial loss and even bankruptcy if this person tries to do big business. This is the palm of a woman, and let's watch the entire video to see what makes this sign special. First, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our videos. You might only come across this video once, so if you find it useful, be sure to like and share it with your friends and family. This way, the video will always be saved in your watched list, and you can easily find it whenever you want to rewatch it. Now, let's get started. Hello, thank you for trusting me. Today, I'm very happy to analyze your palm. You were born in 1985, and you are now 40 years old. At first glance, looking at this palm, we can see that you have a rather thick hand with fairly even fingers. Notably, your thumb is quite flexible, which indicates that you are a gentle, adaptable person who can easily adjust to your surroundings. Another striking feature of your palm is your long ring finger. This is a sign of someone with an extroverted nature, a love for creativity, art, or careers related to communication. People with this trait often have strong self-expression abilities and may be well suited for fields such as business, media, or any profession that requires frequent interaction and networking. Your palm also has many travel lines, indicating a tendency to move far for career development. Observing your fate line, it starts from the outer edge of the palm and moves inward. This shape suggests that jobs requiring travel, business trips, or working far from home will suit you well. Additionally, your lifeline has several wide downward branches, further reinforcing the idea that you should develop your career in distant places rather than settling in one location. In your younger years, your life tends to be quite dynamic, especially before the age of 43. However, these changes are not necessarily negative. They could open up new opportunities, helping you grow and gradually achieve stability. When combined with other signs on your palm, it is evident that you enjoy experiencing new things, are not afraid to travel, and are willing to go to different places to learn and develop yourself. Fortunately, you always receive support from your ancestors and family, which is clearly reflected in your fate line running upward from the wrist. This is a good sign, indicating that no matter how far you go, there will always be benefactors to help and support you through difficulties. Even if you do not work abroad or in distant cities, you will still have a strong passion for traveling, exploring, and experiencing new things. Jobs that offer freedom without geographical or time constraints will suit you well. You have an excellent ability to balance life, knowing how to organize work and time efficiently. Although you may face some difficulties in your career development, you will gradually overcome them over time. You know how to adapt to circumstances, adjust your path, and work towards success. This is a great advantage that will help you build a stable career in the long run. Your fate line has several small intersecting lines, indicating that your career and work life in your youth will experience ups and downs, requiring you to struggle and face numerous challenges. However, these hardships will also help you develop resilience and adaptability. Another noteworthy point is that your headline splits very early, whereas normally it remains connected for a short segment before separating. This indicates a strong personality, high self-esteem, and an early desire for independence. You dislike relying on others and tend to be self-reliant, always striving to take control of your own life. Because of this, you often prefer solving problems on your own rather than seeking help. With these palm features, you are most suited for outward-facing careers, especially in business. Fields related to investment and commerce may bring you great opportunities, especially in your youth. Additionally, your long ring finger suggests excellent communication skills and a tendency to thrive in environments requiring flexibility and creativity. Moreover, your palm also indicates intelligence, making you well suited for jobs that require foreign language skills or international collaboration. However, even though you have qualities suited for business, your financial situation is currently unstable. A large fish shape appears near the spaces between your fingers, which is a sign of financial loss. Additionally, several other money-draining lines are present on your hand, indicating that you need to be more cautious with financial decisions during this period. Another point to note is that your thumb is quite soft, combined with multiple intersecting lines on the Mount of Jupiter, which is not very prominent. This suggests that while you have leadership abilities, you may struggle with managing personnel. You might face situations where others undermine you or where subordinates are not truly loyal. Additionally, in your career, there is a possibility of getting involved in controversies or unnecessary conflicts. Therefore, even though you have a natural inclination toward leadership, you must be extra careful in managing people and relationships to avoid unwanted troubles. Along with the fish-shaped financial loss sign appearing between your fingers, this indicates that your business, trade, or investments have recently been experiencing losses. This is not a very positive sign for your financial fortune in the near future. Therefore, you need to be particularly cautious in all relationships, as well as when making decisions related to travel, investments, or business partnerships. On your palm, your headline is very distinct, combined with a heart line that is also straight and well-defined. This suggests that you have sharp thinking, intelligence, and skillfulness in your work. However, you also have a strong ego, can be somewhat hot-tempered, and tend to put yourself first. You prefer independence and rarely follow the advice of others. If you can adjust this personality trait, you will encounter more success in both life and career. Regarding health, there are no particularly bad signs on your hand. However, your lifeline is not very long, and the section representing youth has several small intersecting lines. Notably, there is a relatively large triangle in this area. This is a sign that at some point in your life you may have to undergo surgery. While this is not a highly alarming sign, it still indicates the possibility of surgical intervention. For women, this may relate to a cesarean section or minor surgeries. Though not a serious warning, you should still pay more attention to your health. On your palm, a notable feature is the presence of chain-like markings under your pinky finger. This is a positive sign, indicating that after marriage and having children, your children will thrive, and you will also receive considerable support from them in the future. However, on this palm, your marriage line is positioned relatively high, combined with a clear and straight headline. This, along with the strong sense of self previously mentioned, suggests that you tend to marry late. At times, you can be quite distant and may not easily express emotions, which can lead to instability in your romantic relationships. At the wrist area, you have a very distinct wrist line, reflecting a somewhat solitary inner nature. You may find it difficult to share your emotions with others. Between the ages of 40 and 50, you tend to become more introspective and focus on deeper, contemplative matters. You have a love for nature and people, but you prefer reflection and meditation over social interactions. During this period, if your marriage is not harmonious, you may feel less interested in romantic relationships. Therefore, if you are married, it would be beneficial to open up more, pay attention to, and share with your family and loved ones to maintain strong bonds. Regarding wealth, your palm does not display many signs related to large financial assets. However, there is an X-shaped marking in the center of your palm. Although slightly off-center, this indicates that you are a spiritual person who believes in karma. Between the ages of 40 and 50, you may start contemplating more about spiritual practices. Additionally, on your thumb, there is a small phoenix eye marking representing deep insight. This means you may have a natural inclination for teaching or sharing knowledge, ethics, and life values with others. Your hand shape is well suited for a career as a speaker or any profession that requires persuasive communication, as you have the ability to influence people's subconscious and emotions. You also have a strong intuition and are always ready to listen and understand others' thoughts and feelings. In terms of financial assets, your palm does not show many prominent signs. There are no major financial indicators present in your palm lines. This suggests that you tend to accumulate wealth gradually through consistent effort rather than acquiring riches quickly. Your fingers and the complexion of your palm are currently in very good condition, which means you can accumulate wealth gradually over time. However, this is not the hand of someone who will get rich quickly. You enjoy exploring, traveling, and working in freelance jobs. However, if you engage in high-risk ventures, your finances may fluctuate significantly. Money may come in quickly, but also deplete just as fast. In particular, you should be cautious in your work, especially last year. If you have invested in business ventures, it is very likely that you suffered financial losses. This year, things will be more favorable, but you will still have to rely on yourself a lot. You tend to live independently, not depending on others, and you manage almost everything on your own. You are hardworking, but your time of fortune has not yet arrived, so your financial situation has not improved rapidly. For this year and the next, it is best to maintain your current job and avoid changing careers, as it may negatively impact your finances. If you wish to invest or start a business, you should continue with your existing model or begin on a small scale, avoiding large, high-risk projects, as this is not yet the right time for rapid expansion. Regarding relationships, your heart line is clear and uninterrupted, which indicates that you may marry later in life, but when you do, your marriage will develop well. You will definitely have children, and they will grow up to be successful. In old age, you will receive support from your children. When you get married, you will be a devoted spouse, prioritizing your family. Your two fingers form a beautiful connection, symbolizing harmony in family relationships. Additionally, your family life is good, with your parents and siblings providing significant support. Your Venus mount is well developed, indicating good health. You are responsible within your family, work hard, and are always willing to take on challenges. Because of this, you accumulate great merit and will always receive blessings and protection from your ancestors. This is a complete analysis of your palm. If you come across this video, I wish you great success and fulfillment in life. Thank you very much.